Hey YouTube, it's Christina Joy in her soul, and I am back for another Manjaro update. Don't forget to comment, thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I always respond back to my commenters. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I kind of been dreading posting this video because I'm unsure. And usually when I get on here, I'm certain of what I want to do or what I don't want to do. And because I'm unsure, I didn't really want to post a video, but I'm like, that's a part of the journey. I might say one thing and it be something else, but I don't know. I'm telling y'all now, I'm going with the flow. Today, tomorrow might be something different. Friday it might be something different. But last week when I posted, I was telling y'all I wasn't feeling good, and I was feeling so bad. I was like, I'm just gonna not take my last shot of the Manjaro unless she say, it's dangerous and I need to wean myself off. I'm just gonna stop taking the Manjaro. But my doctor told me I could just stop. She said I did not have to wean myself off, and yeah, she said I didn't have to wean myself off. So I was like, okay, I can just stop it. So I was like, I'm not gonna take the last shot. But she also put in an order for me to get some labs done. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go get my lab work done and then see how it comes back, and that'll determine whether or not I'm going to take that last dosage or not, or stop taking Manjaro or not stop taking Manjaro. So when I got my blood work, first, let me say this. I have had issues with vitamin deficiency way before Manjaro, way before weight loss surgery. My vitamin deficiency started, to my knowledge, when I started having kids. So my daughter, she's about to be 7. No, my iron was low even before that. But yeah, so I've always had a problem with vitamin deficiencies. All while I've been taking Manjaro, I don't know about anybody else, but I always have to go urinate. I might be constipated, but I'm always gonna have to go pee. And it's to the point that I was needing to go to the bathroom every hour, and it would feel like I hadn't been in hours. Like, not going to the bathroom 1 hour felt like I hadn't been in 5 or 6 hours. So I noticed, okay, when I'm using the bathroom, and I'm urinating, there's no tint of yellow to it. It's just cloudy. After, of course, once it's actual urine, it's a tint of yellow, but afterwards, it's cloudy, and it's just clear and cloudy. So I'm like, I bet I'm peeing out some of my nutrients. And I was peeing out a lot of my nutrients, y'all, because I have to go in and get a iron infusion. My iron is extremely low. How am I even walking around with my iron being so low? And I thought about it when my doctor said it. I'm like, I was literally about to fall over on a kid. I'm walking up the hallway, and my body is just and mentally I'm there, but physically my body is so drained and weak. I'm ready to fall over and crush this kid. Then it happened again. When I was walking next to my AP, I'm about to lean over on her, and I'm like, I gotta figure out what's wrong. And I cannot be taking Manjaro and be at work, about to pass out, but feeling but I'm losing weight though. So I was like, okay, I gotta figure out what's going on. And lo and behold, it's because my iron is just extremely low. And even my bones, I thought it was okay, I'm getting older, because my joints and bones and stuff were not hurting, but achy way before I started Manjaro. But I was supposed to be taking calcium after having the weight loss surgery, and I took it maybe for a year. After that, I stopped taking it, because when I would get my blood work done, my calcium was always fine. So I was like, okay, well, I don't need to take it because my calcium is always fine. But when I stopped, how long have I not taken it? I haven't taken it probably for at least 2 years, maybe a little bit more. It started back going down. or it's getting deficient. Not started back, but it started to go down. So I kid you not, when I took my calcium, y'all, that same day I started feeling my bones feel better. And I'm like, no, this can't be real. Like, not after one day. For sure, second and third day, I've only taken it 3 times because I just got all my blood work back. I went and did it Wednesday. I started getting the results by Wednesday night, and then by Thursday I had all of my results. And by Thursday I started taking the calcium. I took the calcium Thursday, Friday, and today. So I've only taken it 3 days, and my joints and my bones feel so much better. Like, I would try to, like, when I'm sitting on the floor, I'd be like, oh, my back hurting, my knees hurting, my elbows, everything hurting. I'm like, oh, I'm just getting old. But no, it's because my calcium was just that low because I was just aching. But anyway, so I just want to clear it up for Manjaro because I don't want it to be like Manjaro was making me sick. Well, I guess in a sense it was making me not feel well because it was flushing me of my nutrients. It was flushing me of my nutrients, but I also had deficiencies with my nutrients before I started Manjaro. So I should have been taking multivitamins and my calcium. That's stuff that I was supposed to be taking, and I was not taking it. I'm glad to know that it wasn't like Manjaro itself just making me sick, that it was because I was not taking the nutrients. Because now that I started like taking the calcium, I've been taking the potassium and magnesium, but the calcium and the vitamin B and the vitamin C, like, I just feel so much better just taking that stuff. And now I'm still tired a lot, but what I've been doing is I've been taking iron in the morning, like pills in the morning, and then I take the liquid later on in the day. And that's been helping me. It ain't helping me that much because I still got to get an iron infusion, but for the moment it'll give me a few extra minutes of having some energy. So yeah, that's that with that. I don't know if I told y'all this is week 16. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, y'all, as far as whether I'm gonna take it or not. Like, I don't have any more dosages. I don't know if I want to call my doctor and ask her, like, can I keep taking it as long as I'm taking the other nutrients to go with it, or if I just want to stop taking it and try to do it on my own. There is a little bit of fear creeping up on me, y'all, because at 291 pounds, when I was like, oh, I'm getting out of breath walking and I'm tired all the time, and now I'm seeing it's not even just, it wasn't just from my size, it was from like my iron being almost depleted and my other nutrients not, being real low. But anyway, my fear is that if Manjaro could lower all of my nutrients to this extreme in just 4 months, including my sugar is lower. It's not too low, but it's lower than it's been. What if my body just really stopped making what the insulin supply? What if my body stopped making it on its own? Because it's really technically for diabetic patients. What if my body stopped making it and I'm forced to take Manjaro? That's my biggest fear. I don't want to be taking Manjaro to lose weight for 6 months or for a year, and then it end up being, okay, now I'm a year out, I lost all the weight I want to lose, but now my body is so used to having it and it cannot function properly without it. That's my biggest fear now at 254, because I feel like that's what I weigh now. I feel like when I get down to my goal weight, I don't want to be stuck taking Manjaro. I don't want to be stuck taking it because my body is not producing what it needs to produce on its own, and what it would be able to produce on its own had I not took Manjaro for an extended amount of time. So I did ask my doctor to stop. I don't have another prescription put in. I know at the click of I could type her a little message and tell her I want to keep taking it or I want to start back up, and she will start me right back up. So I'm just praying for strength that I can just do this on my own, because now that I'm 255, I'm like, okay, the lowest I've ever been in my adult life is the lowest I've been is 223 or 224, and the lowest I've seen right now since I've been on Manjaro is 254. So I feel like 54, that's only 30 pounds until I get back to the size that I was before I had my son. And I don't know, y'all. I'm struggling. I'm debating. I don't know if I want to keep taking it at least for a few more months so I can at least get back down to the weight I was before I got pregnant, and then just do the rest on my own, or if I just want to stop now. Something in me is telling me I just need to stop and try to do it by myself and see, because I mean, eventually this day was gonna come, like, unless I was stuck taking it for the rest of my life, but eventually the day was gonna come where I was going to have to stop taking Manjaro, maintain my weight on my own, or maybe drop a few pounds on my own. So the only thing is, I don't want to stop for like a month. Like, if I stop for a month and I haven't lost any weight, I feel like I'm gonna want to get right back on. But then I feel like I would probably have to start back at a 2.5 or maybe even a 5. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what I'm eating. So y'all, I'm still pretty much eating the same stuff. I'm not eating meat as much, but I am eating it some, and I'm eating it enough because I see that my skin is not as like this time around on my menstrual. I have one bump, and I usually get one, no more than 2 when my menstrual come. But when I wasn't eating meat, I noticed I didn't get any bumps, and my skin was so smooth and it was glowing so much. And so today I haven't had any meat. Yesterday I didn't have meat, but I had collard greens and I had black eyed peas. They were cooked with meat, but I didn't actually eat the meat that they were cooked with. I just ate that. So I've been eating like a lot of collard greens. I've been eating brown rice. I'm eating a lot of eggs and rice, whole old-fashioned oatmeal, potatoes. Sometimes I'll have them smothered. Sometimes I'll just have them as French fries, sweet potatoes. When I want something like sweet, or not just sweet, because I don't crave sweets that much since I've been on Manjaro, but when I do, I eat one of those little Rocher chocolates with the hazelnut filling or like the Nutella filling in it. I eat a couple of those. But when I want something like, everything I named was like soft. Like, so when I want something like crunchy, I will. I'm eating like the whole grain bread when I do have bread. I want to say something. When I do want something outside of like the boring stuff that I've been eating, because yes, it is boring. But what I notice is that when I switch over and try to have something else, it's like I just want my boring food back, because it's just like I don't want all of this stuff. Yeah. Or I don't want the processed stuff. Like, I had a Jamaican beef patty for work one day. So that's what I was gonna say. I have been eating meat because I had the Jamaican beef patty one day, and then another day I had like a sausage patty. So I know I had meat at least two meals this past week. But then I had it even before then, because last Saturday or Monday when because I took collards then too, I did eat some of the turkey butt, the smoked meat that was in there. I did eat some then. So yeah, I have not really been constipated. I've been taking fiber gummies, and this I did take Ducalax once this week. You know, when you're on your menstrual, you kind of flushing out a little bit anyway. Now, it's been time for that Manjaro was strong, and menstrual or not, I could not go to the bathroom, but It hasn't been bad this week. This last shot, I have, not even just since this last shot, like Thursday after I found out, well, I started finding the information out Wednesday. I picked my son up from my mom Wednesday, and she was immediately like, here, you know, I'm going over my results with her. And she's like, no, you need the vitamin C. Take the vitamin C with the B. When you take the iron, take the C with, you know, my mom is telling me what combinations to put together. And I started that night, and literally I had a little bit more energy that night. And ever since then, she kind of like, she's kind of been telling me what I need to take to kind of nurse myself back to life, because I promise y'all, I was so uncomfortable, not, you know, just feeling like drained of everything. And it's because all of those nutrients was low: vitamin B, calcium, potassium, iron, everything was just so low. So yeah, I've kind of been nursing myself back to normal. Since I've gotten my results back, I've been able to take these different vitamins. So I don't know what my doctor would say. Like, I don't know if she's like in agreement, like, yeah, you should just stop taking Manjaro, or if she feels like, okay, no, as long as you take the supplements to go with it, you'll be okay on Manjaro. But again, I just want to try to do it by myself, because I feel like I don't even know what I've already talked about, and I feel like I've been rambling. I don't know. But y'all, so far I'm down, I think 36 pounds on my menstrual. So, and I just took my last shot Friday. Today is Sunday. So I'm claiming that I'm going to be down that other 4 pounds so that I could say I lost 40 pounds in 4 months on Manjaro, because it won't be 4 months until the 16th or something like that, like December 16th. So I'll check my weight on December 16th and see if how much I actually dropped since starting this medicine on August 16th. That'll be my 4 months. But yeah, that is that. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Let me know what other type of videos y'all would like to see, or that y'all would be interested in, because when I started posting every week, I only had like 28 subscribers. So I know, and now I might have like 400, between 420, 430, 440, something like that, around that number. So I know most of the people that are watching it because they are watching the Manjaro journey. So I hate to like leave y'all hanging like that, like, oh, I'm gonna stop taking it. But I have to do what is best for my body and what I feel like I should be doing right now. Although I'm nursing myself back to normalcy, is like, I just know Manjaro is strong. It's strong. And oh, what else I want to say is, sometimes you are still gonna be hungry. Like, I'm still hungry sometimes. Like, not a lot, but sometimes I am still hungry. I'm trying to make this video quick, and it's 18 minutes and I need to go ahead and end it. But yeah, so I'm just thinking about figuring out ways I can do it on my own. I finally feel like I'm at a place where I can get up and go work out, and I'm not dreading it. Like, I look forward to going to work out now. And when I started, it was like, I went 3 days, or I was only able to go 2 days, like, and it was a push. And with me and my husband's schedule, I wasn't really able to go like that. But now I'm getting my butt to the gym. He switched jobs, so he's home more often now. So I could get over there and get to the gym more. When he is not here and I want to work out, I go get on that floor, turn that YouTube on, or just do some exercises that I know, some squats, some planks, some legs lifts, some high knees. Yeah, so, or me and the kids would go out and go for a walk, because it's been kind of warm and haven't been too cold. And I know come January and February, it's going to really be cold. We're not going to be able to go out and go walk. But yes, what else would y'all like to see? I hate to like leave y'all hanging, like, you know, I'm on this journey and I stop, but that's what it is. It's a journey. It's gonna stop at some point or another. So yeah, what else would y'all like to see? Because I feel like I'm leaving y'all hanging a little bit. Y'all, I don't like grape drinks, but this strawberry grape Mamba, I mean, not Mamba. It's called Mamba Forever. It's like a tribute to Kobe, because then they got like his number on the back of here and some information about him. But it's actually pretty good, even though I don't like grape. Yeah, so that's what's going on with me and Manjaro. I don't know. Next week I might come back and tell y'all I'm gonna keep taking Manjaro because I was scared to stop because I really wanted to lose some more weight. Or I might come back and be like, no, I ain't put my order in, I just stopped taking it. I don't know. I'm on the fence, y'all. So watch out for next week's video because that's what's gonna determine if I'm at least be on Manjaro for another month or if I'm actually gonna stop. And the more I'm thinking about it, the more it's like, ooh, I wanna go ahead and at least do it for another month or two. But I don't know. I just gotta see. And I'm learning that like I'm okay with not being small. Like I'm okay with having a little weight on me as long as I'm healthy and I'm working out and I'm eating, making, you know, healthy eating choices. My breathing is fine. I feel fine. I don't mind. But I think I do want to have like plastics done. I don't know. It's something I've been debating with for years, but I just feel like my lowest weight in my adult life was the 224, right? I think I told y'all that. If not, yeah, that was the lowest it's been. And even at 224, it's like, okay, I had lost all of this weight, and even if I lose this other 24 pounds that I want to lose, my body is still not how I want it to be because I still had a lot of weight in my midsection. Not a lot, but just more than the other sections. But I know a lot of it was like skin and stuff because I could put on a girdle and then like magically my midsection looks a lot smaller than the other areas. So I'm thinking about like getting like a tummy tuck and maybe a back lift. I'm scared to do a BBL because I do not want a crazy looking BBL and I don't want nothing bubbly looking or big or just shaped like a BBL be shaped. I don't really like them. It's a couple people that I saw that's like, oh, okay, theirs look nice, but I would like my weight to just like be at the bottom. I don't want a shelf built high, but I don't want it like too saggy and hanging. I don't know, y'all, but I'm thinking about, I feel like when I was 224, if they could just like, if I could have a tummy tuck and a back lift, I would have been okay being that size. Cause I'm past, oh, 200 pounds is too big for a girl. Like I'm almost 6 feet tall. So I'm not gonna ever be 150, I don't wanna be 150, 175. Like even at 224, like I was realizing my bones were popping out too much and my neck, my shoulders, right here in my stomach. So I think I want to still drop 54 pounds, maybe 64 at the most. And I guess stay tuned for next week to see if I go ahead and get my prescription refilled or if I'm gonna just chill on the Manjaro and do this solo. Y'all have a good week. I will see y'all next week. And yeah, that's it. I'll talk to y'all later.